And then
Oblivious Riz and free of jizz.
That.
Yeah, that's actually Numi.
give me dating history, not lots though. What's happened in the Numi sphere?
Nothing.
Oh.
I tried to go on one Hinge date within the past 2 years, right? I dressed up, and then the first thing I said, the first thing I said to this dude was, "Do you do this often?"
Oh.
Oh. Why did you say that?
I don't know.
Do you do this often?
And he was like, I mean, not all the time. And I was like, yeah, no, my bad. And then we went to eat ramen together. And then he said we should leave. Like, they're giving us weird looks because, you know, like, it was a busy one and they want you to leave after you finish eating. And so then we left. So we were probably hanging out for like 30 minutes maybe. And then after that, I asked him if he wanted to see the stickers on my car. And then he was like,
you could have
okay.
shown something on your phone that was probably more interesting than your car sticker.
I'm kind of worried because everything Numi says sounds like shit I would do, which is not a good sign.
And he just followed me, and then afterwards I was like, okay. Well, bye. And we didn't hug, nothing. He just walked away.
Oh. What was the last thing that was exchanged?
Me
Nothing.
saying, well, hope to see you again next time.
Oh.
I told Bao about it right when it was right. She was like, why the f are you already home? And I was like, well, it's done. And then I told her about the car thing, and she's like, you're f cooked, bro. You're so f cooked. Yeah, so I have not been on a date since.
Or like, you know what you should have did with that guy in the car? You should have been like, so where are you driving to? And then he could have been like, oh, you know, like, probably gonna go back
when
home.
we went
and
outside,
then...
he's like, maybe we could get some yogurt. I'm like, oh, there's no yogurt here.
Numi!
What? Oh, you want me to fucking lie? There was no yogurt shops there.
You could literally go to the grocery store and be like, yeah, I would love to go get some yogurt with you.
Oh.
Numi! He was offering to like take you somewhere.
Oh my god.
This is horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible. This is awful.
Think about that. I didn't even.
This is awful. This is
No, I Numi.
this is candy core all the way up.
Yeah.
You could have been like, yeah, sure, anywhere with you is great.
I didn't even.
That's what you could have said,
I didn't even
Numi.
fucking think. He's like, do you like boba? I was like, I don't like boba.
Numi!
Yeah.
You could have been like this sweet little girl and been like, oh, I mean, I'm not a huge, I've never really tried boba before. Is there any ones that you would recommend? Do you want to go try together? Like, be interested.
I mean, I was. That's why I asked if he wanted to see the sticker.
You said no. He was like, you want boba? And you're like, nah.
No, I said like I'm not a big fan of boba, and then he's like, maybe we could get ice cream. I'm like, yeah, and then we got outside. I was like, well, there's no ice cream.
Oh, no shit, you have to go get it. Numi.
Well,
You could have literally been like, oh wait, we could go to the grocery store and like go get ice cream, and then maybe we can eat it back at your place. like anything. You could have done. You could be like, oh, we could sit under the stars and eat ice cream together on the park. Anything.
My dad said like, oh, you're back so fast, and I was like, well, Dad. And I told him about the stickers, and he was like, oh, Numi. And my mom just calls me a puss, you know, the vibes, and my brother's like, pussy, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you are what you eat, you know.
Well,
I haven't.
that's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of. I mean, as long as I've known you, this has kind of been.
Yeah, and I did.
Yeah,
meet you
I
guys
think
at
so.
I have been like this
Yeah.
since it has been like 3.5 years. So
Yeah.
you'd vibe depending on the stickers. Well, what if I told you it was like a giant Mr. Bean sticker?
I gotta get laid, guys.
Oh.
I'm here. I gotta get my shit together. Thank you, Numi,
Okay.
for showing me the light.
Can I run outside and take a picture of my car and ask for your opinion?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. If you saw this when I showed it to you, what would you think?
Oh. Whoa.
I would say, wow, this is a lass with some interests.
That looks like a mom's car, like trying to be supportive to their children and like putting all their like favorite characters in the picture.
I think that you're a really talented musician, Numi. And I think that you've got a lot. You're very cool.
I love your music.
You showed him this car?
You can delete those photos just in case, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to realize I might be cooked, y'all.
And then
Oblivious Riz and free of jizz.
That.
Yeah, that's actually Numi. That's a,
Mhm.
that actually would be
Yes.
a really banger shirt for
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
see
the
that as, like,
craziest
a-
part is you guys saying that this has kind of been how you are since we've met, and it's been 3 years. I starting to clock into my brain now.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah. What's your best Riz line?
You want to see the stickers on my car?